Written by Ross Booyak. Illustrated by Robert Squire. Annie Oakley was born in small Ohio town. As soon as she could lift her daddy's hunting rifle, she was teaching her to shoot. When her daddy died, her mama was left in an awful way. She had a hard time feeding Eddie and the other children. Annie saw how hard her mama was work and decided to help. She picked up her daddy's rifle and went hunting. The first day, she brought home some more fresh presents than she could carry. Her family never went hungry again. Little Annie became the best hunter in the country right quick. She started selling extra food to the people around town and giving those to who can afford it. This went for years until a man named Frank Butler came to town. He was a sharpshooter, and he put on a quiet show of shooting targets. At the end of the show, he asked the crowd if they knew anyone who was a better shot. The townspeople said they knew one of the person, and at the end of the townspeople said they knew no one of person would set someone off to fetch Annie. When Frank saw shot Annie, who was getting enough to hide behind a cornstalk, he laughed. Is this the best you've got? Frank asked. The townspeople said yes. Annie just smiled. All right then, since a lady is challenging me, I'll let her pick a contest. Shooting cards. Annie said proudly. Are you sure? Frank replied. I'm the best card shooter in the West. Annie nodded and said, we have been shooting cards as wise. Frank went first. A boy set up 5 playing cards in the little notches on the fence, so the edge faced Frank's from where Frank stood. They were all built invisible. He took a deep breath and fired. He hit 3 cards, one through, one the mid, and one the tops of 2 others. Annie stepped up, a small smile on her face. She asked the boy to sit up close on 2 fences opposite to her. Annie's hands moved like lightning. The gunshot was thunder. She shot in the court front of her, clean in half, with barely start. Then she pulled out the barrel and shot the court behind her from her shoulder. Annie had won, and Frank asked her to come and rode with him. Annie started making name for herself as the best shot in the West. People would toss menus and dabs in the air at the show. She was fast enough to shoot everyone before they hit the ground. Any coin shot by Annie Oakley would immediately quintuple in value. Once a man became rich by throwing a bundle of silver dollars in the air, Annie shot each one before it hit the ground. Buffalo Bill's Wild West show was the biggest show in the world. Buffalo Bill had a lady sharpshooter and had to see her talent for himself. He took the famous Lakota Chef sitting pool with him to one of Annie's shows. That was good, but not good enough for my show, Buffalo Bill told Annie afterward. Show me something amazing. Sitting pool pointed back to a speck high in the sky, and it should aim and a shot. The speck flew on. Buffalo Bill shook his head and started to walk away. Wait, said Sitting Bull, with a few minutes passed and a single tail feather from a large eagle drifted down. There was a bullet hole in the middle. Sitting Bull was so impressed that she named her little shot. Buffalo Bill nodded and said, "What else have you got?" And it came in nearby him, near ant and fire. Then she kept firing again and again, always in the same direction. She came down the hill smiling. "What were you shooting at?" Buffalo Bill asked. "You see," Annie said. Buffalo Bill and Sitting Bull said their goodbye and started a long journey back to White West Show's tent. They rode for almost a week before they saw the camp next to a large boulder. As they came closer, Buffalo Bill saw a message on the boulder. It was the address carved by Annie's bullets. Buffalo Bill sent a telegram to the address, inviting Annie Oakley to join the White West Show. She did, and went on to do even greater feats all over the world. They say she even made some new stars by shooting holes in the sky, but that's another tale. Hey, Mom. Câu trả lời awesome.
Awesome. You click on. Oh, yeah. You're amazing. A perfect score.